Now, here's a short story about a young guy, only 23 years old, who immediately dumps his girlfriend upon finding out going through her phone because other suspicious things were going on, that she had opened a Fansly account, I guess a couple years before they started dating. Fansly is similar to OnlyFans, selling videos of, and immediately dumps her. And she's having a giant, colossal, humongous meltdown over the whole thing, saying that she never actually sold any videos of herself, that she was going through a hard time, blah, 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 but no, he's done. And as you can probably imagine, the whole blue-haired brigade is coming out with the torches and pitchforks on Reddit to give him a hard time, but he doesn't care. He's done with her. Because this guy had been cheated on before, knew the signs, and he was done. And I thought we'd go over here, guys, making the point that no matter how many people come after you for your own decisions to end it with somebody or anything like that, never apologize for it. It's your life. You're allowed to break up with a girl for whatever reason you want. And quite frankly, even if the girl in this story didn't, like she claims, actually put videos up there but was thinking about it, that's not who I'd want to be with, quite honestly. Titled, Am I the A-hole for dumping my girl after checking her phone? And a shout to Dylan for sending in this story. He says, I'm 23 years old, and I found something about my girlfriend, a 21-year-old female, that I cannot ignore. And I'm tired of being treated like I'm the unreasonable one. See? We used to be co-workers and got around to gaming off shift, which turned into a light flirting, and eventually I came over. I'd broken up with my cheating ex weeks before, who had roughly been detached from a good 6 months prior. She got with my homeboy 3 days after she actually ended with me and had been cheating on me for God knows how long. Okay, so in his previous relationship, not only was she cheating, his ex, but also with one of his so-called friends. That'll do something to you. So, I was happy that I didn't have to be in the apartment with her constantly. Yes, we lived together until Christmas. And two, I could finally start healing and make a life with this girl in front of me that I actually wanted to for months, but could never say anything. It's funny because we used to not get along. And this is the girl he eventually gets with. She talked about Elden Ring and Lord of the Rings, and the way she giggled, I couldn't get out of my head when I clocked out. And damn it, she's so pretty. I know everybody thinks that their girlfriend is, but my girlfriend is. Anyway, she didn't like me very much at first, and she pulled me into the office with our boss and kind of forced us to get along because I admit I wasn't nice to her either when we met. Okay, so the two coworkers button heads, and I don't agree with him getting involved with a coworker, but he's young. It's not like his lifelong career, but still, I wouldn't do that. Don't crap where you eat, but it is what it is. So they were obviously the S-word tension between them. Well, she softened and made some statement about how she'd watch anything with old school Jack Black in it, so I was joking and told her to check out Tenacious D. I didn't think she would. Well, she bounces into work the next day and can't wait to talk to me. A few days of being cordial, and she's all over me, and I don't mind it one bit. Well, there you go. What an easy way to get over a cheating ex is to get involved and have fun with another girl. Again, I don't recommend getting involved with your coworkers, but okay. Well, it was great at first. I've got this gorgeous girl as clingy as I am, and we're both ND, so she really does get me. Some important context is that our supervisor is kind of a creep and flirts with every girl on shift. None of them are actually into him, but my girlfriend is too polite for her own sake and laughs at his horrific jokes and proceeds to fake gag at me behind his back, but he saw her laughing and flirting. Bad enough, he was always around her, and our bitch-ass coworkers decided to start a rumor that they were dating. Very typical in the workplace, rumors and all that. I wonder if they work in a restaurant. There ain't no place that has more rumors about people hooking up, because they actually usually are hooking up, than in restaurants. Even though she spent every night and every other waking moment at that point with me, and we were attached to the hip, but whatever. Well, the rumors got so bad that our main boss got involved, but she's genuinely shit and ran with it, so my girlfriend just left our job. But the day she left, I came over and saw that our supervisor's number was still in her phone. That's interesting, given that she doesn't like the guy. But some people have argued, well, maybe she was just fired. It was the last thing she was thinking about. I don't know, but still. Remember, all these rumors going on. Everybody's saying it. I brought it up, and she apologized and said it slipped her mind, then blocked and deleted him in front of me. Well, it didn't feel right still, so I kept insisting something more was going on. Trust your gut. Now, again, rumors can really go around the workplace. Again, restaurants. Many of you guys who work in restaurants probably remember this, or who, if you work in restaurants, know the rumors. They're ridiculous a lot of the times, but a lot of people hook up in that type of environment, and maybe it's true, but you trust your gut. Anyhow, I kept insisting and thinking something was going on. I wanted her to admit it over the weeks, but she wouldn't, so I demanded to check her phone. When she did and told me her password, it was my birthday. When I checked through her phone, I found nothing of consequence for an hour, and then I looked through her recently deleted files where she did a mass clear out recently. Interesting. Mass clear out recently. Mostly duplicates, old memes. Then I found a screenshot of a Fansly profile that she made from the previous year before her and I got together. Now we're talking red flags here. Fansly. Again, it's similar to OnlyFans. I think OnlyFans is just a membership. And Fansly is like when they upload a lot of clips and stuff like that, people buy them. Something like that. Yeah, that's not what you want. So if you see this and you're the guy that was cheated on before and you're thinking that maybe she was hooking up with the boss, cheating on you behind your back, you're going to be a little sensitive to this. Well, she keeps insisting that she never posted anything, never made money, but to me, creating the account is enough. The willingness was there. I don't blame him. I'd be thinking the same thing, just even thinking about doing it. But again, how do you know she's telling the truth? Because I'm sure his ex-girlfriend acted like she was telling the truth. I mean, she was hooking up with his buddy. Well, she tries to argue that it has no relevance in her relationship, and it was during a dark time when her hours were cut massive and no one was hiring. It's true our boss is a TWAT who barely had her 20 hours during the slow season, and I was still full-time, but I'm not interested in dating someone who even entertained the lifestyle. Okay, see right here. Regardless if she did or not, just even thinking that, he doesn't want to be involved with someone like that. Okay, he didn't make this up. This wasn't imagination. He saw that on her phone, and she admitted she was thinking about it. Guys, you can break up with a girl for whatever reason you want, and I have no problem with this. She thinks my standards are harsh, but I think they're basic respect. Then she claimed that she also didn't do it because she knows that she's better than that and was just desperate at the time. She claims she made it during a late night and didn't even send ID verification. If she's so much better, then why make an account? Fair question. And maybe she's telling the truth. Maybe she's just out of desperation. Oh my God, I'm not making enough money. But still, that bothers him, and it's allowed to. Well, anyway, after I found the account, it still felt wrong, and a few weeks later, I tried to catch her off guard and went through her phone while she was sleeping, and I was spending that night. I found nothing, but I still didn't trust her, so I dumped her. Okay, there you go. He's allowed to do that, but as you can imagine, like I said, the Harpy Brigade, with their green hair and tattoos and nose septums, are coming out left to right with their torches and pitchforks against this guy. Well, she was devastated. Tried to send me her logins. She begged me to reconsider and swore she'd do whatever she could to earn my trust back because she loves me. Loves me so much that she was just never going to tell me about the account. Like transparency can erase what she's capable of. If she was truly trustworthy, I would have needed proof. You know, I'm sure she knew that he was cheated on. So it probably would have been a good idea to let him know about these things early on. I mean, very early on. Because the last thing he discovers something like this, you know. We never had some long emotional sit down after the first time. I felt wrong because honestly, I did not see the point. If you violate someone's trust from the start, you don't get to navigate your way back into good standing. I would bring up the Fansly account every time she wanted to have reassurance, and she calls it unfair, but consequences don't have an expiration date just because the behavior was before me. Her past still reflects the kind of person she is or could be. That's not something I'm obligated to forgive. Right. Women will break up with guys for the smallest, littlest thing known to man, so he's allowed to break up with her even thinking about that. That's his business. And again, how do we know she's telling the truth? I mean, seriously. She could have actually sold videos and then deleted the whole account. Maybe when she got together with him, but those videos are out there. We've heard stories like this before, guys, and then look what pops up down the road. Before I broke it off with her, I refused to hold her or kiss her or have you know what. I didn't think she deserved it, but kind of just accepting the inevitability of her punishment, she keeps claiming I'm using emotional blackmail, which I'm certain is some buzzword she found on TikTok. She keeps texting me, begging me to try and understand and see how serious she was about me, talking about how she wants a whole life with me, but also managed to keep evidence of being an online hooker in her phone. Even if it was from last year and she forgot about it, I really don't care. Okay, well, there you go. It's his right. Now what he needs to do is then say, okay, we're done. Please stop texting me and messaging me. It's over with. Move on, all that. I wish you the best. I hope you're not on Fansly. And that's that. Don't keep the drama going. But again, guys, making the point about the whole thing, he has a right to. Maybe she never posted any videos up there. Maybe she wasn't fooling around with the boss. But the point is, he thought something was wrong, and he saw this, he didn't like it, and he can break up with her. That's his choice. Well, now I'm going to get on to some comments. And holy crap, if you want to look it up, it is never ending against this guy. Now, the first one, and you guys deserve to hear these because they are amusing, and the buzzwords are there. This is Rumble Woman, and she says here, "You're the a-hole. I'm relieved to hear you broke up with your girl because she deserves better than someone who broke her trust but can't forgive her for breaking your trust." He had reasons to not trust, and then guess what? On looking at her phone, he saw the Fansly thing. There you go. It appears you have a strong misogynistic streak, and it's probably a very good thing that you revealed yourself this early in the relationship. Like she revealed that she was thinking about being on Fansly. I can only hope that your ex refuses to take you back when you inevitably realize how wrong you were in this situation. Hopefully she marshals her self-esteem around herself so she can see things clearly and stop begging for another chance with you. Damn. Well, she's the one begging him back, and he's not interested. So done. I love how they act like this is the only girl in the world. Oh, you're going to regret it one day. There's fucking 4 billion women on the planet. There's other options out there. And one more. This is long, but this one, there's a lot of venom in this one here. I'm thinking that this gal who I'm about to read got dumped for the same reason. She says, you went through her phone for hours, found nothing, and still broke up with her because she once made a non-verified SCX work account that she never posted to during a desperate time. She deleted everything, a mass delete like he said, and she hid that. And she was thinking about it. That's all that matters. Furthermore, if she had posted it, done SCX work, you'd be wrong and so far out of line. It's not. If that's not the kind of person you want to be with, then fine, fair, you're not compatible. But who the F do you think you are, her father? No, he's her boyfriend, and if he doesn't want to be involved with a girl that does that or thought about doing that, that's his friggin' choice. You have zero right to punish another adult human being for anything, but especially not for exercising their own autonomy. He's not saying she can't do it, but she can't do that or think about doing it while being with him. She was correct. You are emotionally blackmailing her. Actually, I'd call it, wait for it, abuse. And yes, it absolutely does matter that it was before you. You're pathetic and you need therapy. I need you to realize you were looking for reasons to distrust her from the start. The manager hit on her and she never liked it, but she laughed politely, likely to stay safe or to keep the work environment calm. But you just didn't trust it, so you had to check her phone. Well, he did check her phone because of that, and look what he discovered on her phone. So he was in the right. And it's possible she had nothing to do with the manager, but there's so many rumors going on, and not just playful rumors. But still, he discovered what he discovered. You find a screenshot of an old account that wasn't verified and had no post. But she created a blank profile, so obviously that means she's horrible. You need more to use against her, so you go through the phone again and find nothing. But you just don't trust it, so you break up with her anyway. At no point did she do anything wrong. You just wanted her to be the same as your ex did, so you feel justified. You're the a-hole. Oh yeah, this gal definitely probably got dumped for the same reason. Well, you heard it. Well, anyhow, the point is, guess what? He saw that thing on her phone. He saw that she was thinking about it. He saw the creative account. And why did she take a picture of it? And again, the big mass delete right before that. And then she said, well, you never found anything afterwards. Well, after all that, I'm sure she definitely wiped the damn phone. But anyhow, guys, in spite of all that and the anger, and there's a whole lot of venom in the comments section. I don't think there's anybody that isn't saying anything nasty about him. He has the right to do this. So, gentlemen, if you have a girlfriend or wife and you find something about her or her past that you don't like, you got every right to do it. Do what you got to do to take care of you, okay? And don't let anybody, especially the harpies out there, give you a hard time about it. Because, again, how many guys have been dumped for the smallest infraction possible? And I guarantee you the situation was reversed in some capacity. These gals will be out there defending her. But anyhow, there you go.